The land is green, it's green. Oh,
Yay.
the land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready, cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me.
I was snapping my fingers, but you're not following.
I don't know.
You're not following. You're the one not following.
I don't know, but I tried with the singing.
You did try.
Oh my goodness! Thank
Happy
you.
Independence, everybody!
Happy Independence, everybody!
Are we independent?
You know how we are independent.
Yes,
baby.
yes.
We are.
Yeah, let's just
For the
like.
definition of what
I think where the
independence
question
is, we are
should be.
independent.
Oh yes, but I think where the question is are we happy?
Are we happily
Are we
independent?
happily independent, or are we happy? Basically,
Are we starting?
It's an obvious answer. It's an obvious answer, except for trying to be generous with Nigeria.
wow.
I mean, it's a no.
Oh my god!
Definitely no.
But you are still happily singing.
You don't think?
Just for the for the gram.
Oh my, for the gram. Oh my goodness! Happy Independence Day, Nigeria. I mean, today is such a special day.
That's right.
Nigeria has just turned 62.
Yay! I think you said Nigeria is an old man already.
I mean, if Nigeria was a human being, Nigeria is like.
Do you know what
really
62
old,
is?
like retired, kind of. So I don't know how I feel, but I mean, we're going to be talking about all of these things. Nigeria turning 62, how we feel about Nigeria turning 62, how we feel about the public holiday, because this is a time to be at home, and rest and relax with loved ones, and so much more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is Fuze Unbothered, brought to you by Upfront and Personal.
I used to care for the world's opinion. I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation. And I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter. And the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
Amstel Malta, be your best.
Fuze Unbothered.
All right, guys, so I'm here. Gabby is in the building, and I'm here with the gang.
That's right. Madichi here as always.
And your main man, ABA, can't see how we do it.
All right, so daddy.
Holla, baby, holla.
Oh my goodness. So you guys, I want to start off with, I remember that time when we were, younger. One of my favorite songs about Nigeria then was this, 80s, 90s song about that Fumi Adams sang. And the song is, I know a lot about my country. I know a lot because I care. I know a lot about, there's a lot of many things, basically. Nigeria, my beloved country. But the thing is,
Nigeria, my beloved country, working together.
I don't know if you're ready for
Nigeria songs like that and have hope that one day you can actually look back and see.
Nigeria will survive. Oh my goodness.
We used to be so much younger then. So I mean, listening to songs like that, we felt so much hope. When we grow older,
we'll look back and say yes. Yes.
I remember there was this song that LD also did. What's that song again? Something about I can't remember now, but when I remember, I'll let you guys know.
So I mean, now we're older, and I don't see much of those kinds of songs coming out anymore. I mean, we only have people like Timmy Dakolo recently who came out and sang Great Nation. Greenland, The Land's Green by T.Y. Bello. It's been a while back, actually. I'm not seeing people coming out again and singing all those songs of hope that we used to be so excited about.
Because
what is happening?
We had a lot of promises growing up. Okay, people thought we were going to be leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've not been
tomorrow is here.
I have not led in any way or capacity. I'm still here.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, growing up, we used to take flags. I mean, secondary school, march past and all that. And so all this were giving us hope that when we finally become adults, we'll look back and say, yes, we actually fought and waited for the country to be better.
And now here we are.
But now we're here and still same story. 62 years, nothing. I mean, insecurity, the economy, inflation, things keeps getting worse.
God.
If you'd ask ask me.
The pressure is getting worse. But I wonder how people that are younger now are actually, celebrating Independence Day.
It's very different for the people that are younger right now. I think.
What do they feel, honestly?
The world has become a global market. So the younger ones don't even resonate with we Nigerians.
Oh my goodness, we're on our own. Okay, they don't care.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Their ambition is on a different scale. Like they're like,
jackpot like everybody else.
You're like asking again. Like what you saying? You know that like every time you open your contacts every day, like you see someone.
You even see that meme that said, talk to your friend now, show love, because the next thing he or she can say, I'm going to the UK.
I know they will not tell you. Don't tell you whatever.
What you say? But at the end of it all, it's still Nigeria's independence, 62 years. There's been a lot of struggles. There are things that we can be grateful for. We can be grateful for our entertainment industry. We can be grateful for the growth of
for the sport as well.
For
the genre Afrobeat music.
Afrobeat music. The sports. Nollywood is doing amazing. The tech space is actually booming.
Very true.
Do you understand?
The entire world is looking to
regardless of the fact that a lot of things are not as we want it to be, we cannot deny the fact that we're still very encouraged by the personal achievements of a couple of Nigerians, so even at the world at large. Look at Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala right now. She's the Director General of the World Bank now.
Chimamanda Adichie also about
recently received
an award from Harvard University. That's the highest when it comes to American literature.
I mean, there are a lot of people, and our president Naira Marley too is doing well.
Your president. Your president is Naira Marley. So, but there's a lot happening. Honestly, I like how you pointed out everything that's actually going on, and I just think it makes sense to celebrate the things that are actually working well. But let's also remember that it's ahead of the election. February is around the corner, and we're hoping for the best and trying to do what we can.
I feel like the next 5 months in this country is very, very crucial to us, because like this
survival.
It's very crucial to the next 50 years of Nigeria. I promise you, because this is a very, very deciding moment, not just for the past generation, but for the generation yet unborn. Do you understand? And there'll be a lot that this period will determine in the trajectory of the country, actually.
Wow.
So we've seen this happen over time. Do you think we even stand a chance? I mean, 2023 elections are coming up. I mean, we are hoping that we actually vote in the right person. But with the state of the country, insecurity, crime, do you think we actually have that capacity? Because I feel like a lot of people feel like it's enough to vote. Do you think it's enough to vote?
Well, at this point, we Nigerians are at this desperation point where we now understand that there's nothing we can do. We've done everything. We've prayed. We've cried, we've yelled, we've complained, we've watched news, we've done everything. How about we now just keep quiet and just put into action our vote?
Let's do our civic responsibility.
Let's just do it. And people have gotten to the point where this is a slang, all die and I die. Do you understand? I mean, hunger will literally kill you inside if you're staying inside. If you go outside, anything can still kill you. So why not just go outside and just perform this thing, and let's just see what will happen. And Nigerians are very desperate for a good leadership.
We're desperate for a positive change. We're very specific now. It's not just change anymore. You can't come and promise us change. We want positive.
We want to change the change now.
Yes, thank you. The change that we need to change it. So I mean, there's just so much to honestly talk about. But at this point, we're going to go on a short break. When we come back, there's a lot that we're still talking about. Don't go anywhere.
It's Nigeria independence.
Happy independence.
Multina, share happiness.
Fuze Unpotted.
All right, so I mean, you know how Oktoberfest, you are celebrating this holiday, although it's October 3rd, we're celebrating this, marking the independence of Nigeria. But don't forget, we also have a public holiday coming down, later down this, month, which is not even within the period of 2 weeks. We're having 2 public holidays. One is for the celebration of Muslim holiday, Eid al-Mawlud, coming, later down this month.
Shout out to all our Muslim friends.
Yes, that's right. But I'm wondering, how are bosses feeling at this point? Because some of us are here working on a public holiday, but I know there are a lot of people who have to be at home, and they're going to do it twice in 2 weeks.
I feel like I feel like
toxic bosses and HRs.
I don't think it has to do with bosses. I feel like it just depends on your sector. I mean, the telecommunication sector, the media sector, you can't be just for instance, you're at home now and you put on the TV and there's nothing to watch. You start blaming them. Oh, why didn't the people you get? So I feel like it depends on the sector. But there are some bosses who are actually toxic. They can actually allow you have rest. I mean, there are times where you can say, okay, why don't you work half day? Right? Why don't we do shift and all that? But I feel like it depends on the sector if you ask me. Yeah.
I honestly don't know why.
I'm very particular about toxic HRs, honestly, because I feel like toxic
HRs or bosses.
Maybe the HRs.
They really give find out this.
I feel like the bosses, they don't show their face. They don't really tell you.
But they are the actual.
But the HRs are usually the corporates because we see them. They're the ones saying
they are the ones who pass the information.
Exactly.
Come on, well, your human feelings.
How far?
Yo, it is public holiday.
I used to care for the world's opinion. I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation. And I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter. And the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
Amstel Malta, be your best.
Maltina, share happiness.
Fuze Unpotted.
Even if someone is working on a public holiday, his mind is not our mind is not going to be there
in totality. You have friends because are chatting and like, I'm playing.
I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes bosses are always like, if the public holiday is becoming so much, they're always on the losing end because they feel like, there's a lot that can be achieved on these days. But if it's a very, very ceremonial and what's it called? That day is very, very
like Independence Day now, for
important. Independence Day. Come on,
Workers' Day.
Exactly. You can't take
like
workers'
that, and religious public holidays too.
True.
Let's let them go. And although people in the tech space don't have public holidays like
remote
that.
Work?
People that work remotely, people that work in the medical sector, and we have to give big shout out to all our medical practitioners, guys. We love you guys. We know you guys have like no breaks.
Bankers as well. Do they take breaks?
Yeah, of course.
But what about us? We need to do shout out for us. Entertaining you guys on a day like this.
You get it.
You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, Abby, how are you spending the rest of this public holiday?
It's very simple. I've already loaded my itinerary with watching movies.
I already loaded my cabinet.
Loaded my fridge.
No. I'm just going to be watching a lot of movies. I mean, Nollywood be doing us proud these days. There are a lot of movies to watch.
I haven't seen Woman King. Who can believe that I haven't seen the movie?
Wow.
Yo.
Wow.
It's part of
Woman King, there's Brotherhood.
Yes,
Anikulapo. That's
See, they're giving you guys
a lot of things.
We're giving them suggestions or recommendations for
movies. And there's this movie that talked about Nigeria's independence itself, October 1st.
Okay, if you haven't seen that movie, that was like some people should have seen it. But you can actually see it. I mean, just to look back at Nigeria.
So, I mean, your October cannot be boring when you have Fuze Unpotted giving you all the updates and all that kind of stuff. You get it. Guys, this is the much we can take. We have to say a big shout out to everybody that is working on public holidays. We love you. We understand that some days, especially people that are road workers, people that do the transportation business and all that, people in the medical sector. See, we feel you guys, all right, and we appreciate you guys. We know what you guys are doing. The security agencies, the police officers, the traffic management authorities that work on public holidays like this. Come on, guys. We know you guys have families, and we love you. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you guys.
We see you guys, and we recognize you. Right?
Why are you passionate? Why is AB so passionate? Nigeria.
We love Nigeria.
But honestly, we want to see Nigeria become a better place.
Definitely.
And we don't want all of us to go and empty ourselves on different continents all over the world. I want to be able to call AB and
I feel like you should personalize it, Gabby. Do you want to leave?
I want to leave. I want to move my number from +234.
What do you like? +44?
Right, happy Independence, Nigeria. This is what you can take. Bye from all of us. Stay fused.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.